The topic of today's pickle card reading is when and how will you meet? It could be your future spouse, it could be your specific person, it could be your spiritual guru, platonic friendship, whatever. But when are you going to meet them? Okay, these are the pile option, pile number 1, 2, and 3. And in this video, we are going to cover pile number 2. If you want to watch pile number 1 or 3, you can check out the description. I have already provided the link for you guys. Okay, so without further ado, we'll just begin with pile number 1. I just saw angel number 11 and 33. However, I didn't see the exact 11. I just saw two lines. So that could be resonating for some of you. Okay, however it is resonating, good luck. Okay, when and how are you going to, like, meet your person, right? It could be your future spouse, specific person, whatever. This is for everybody. Okay, this is for everybody. Okay, for some reason, I am channeling this song. You are my fire, my only desire. What is this? And I said, I want it that way. Okay, so that's the channel song for some of you. But also, I have been watching a lot of videos on a repeat mode of the Brooklyn Nine-Nine comedy show. So I think like I would have been channeling that. I don't know, I don't believe that, because when I'm tuned in, I'm just tuned into tarot. Okay, anyway, so when and how you're going to meet with your future spouse, specific person, or a platonic person. um for the when part, I have when you are being creative. Okay, whenever you're feeling creative, or when you are, if like for example, if you're already married and you're trying to conceive a baby and stuff, right? When you are either trying to conceive the baby, or B, when when you are pregnant already, that's when you end up meeting your person. Okay, it could be spiritual guru, a specific person, whatever. Okay, pile number 2, I if you are looking for your specific person, right? I have a kind of a sad news, but whatever news I have as a messenger, I'm supposed to be telling you everything, so I'm going to tell you this. If you are not looking for sad news right now, you can plug out your earphones. I'll give you a thumbs up, then you can come back in this video. Okay? So, the sad news I'm seeing is you guys were trying to. You can plug out right now, by the way, if you don't want to listen. Okay. What I'm seeing is you guys were trying to move on from your specific person for a long time. Then for some of you guys ended up meeting someone else, and then you ended up maybe marrying them. I don't know whether there is a marriage involved or someone knocked you up, but I do know that there is a pregnancy involved over here. So like during this time, you're not even thinking about moving on from your specific person. You're not even thinking about like moving on from your like spouse or something, but you do know like something happens, and then you guys come together. You and your specific person do come together at this very moment, and maybe you are going to share a chat or two, or it's like maybe a sad chat or something. Maybe you're going to have desires. Maybe I don't know what you're going to have. But for some of you, I feel like saying this, you guys, maybe you are going to have a relationship with your person, like an affair. And it doesn't sound good, but I think there is going to be like a strong desire that like you cannot just control at that very point of time. If you need, you can always ask for your spiritual guru to help you out during these spaces. Like they'll help you with the reiki or blessings or something like that. That will help you out. Don't worry about it. But yeah, that's like one of the scenarios I'm seeing. That's one thing. And the second thing I want to tell to everybody of you. Okay, we'll just wait for everyone to come back. Okay, so the second thing I wanted to share with everybody of you, this is a general reading. So some messages will resonate with you, while other messages will not resonate with you. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because If it is not resonating with you, it is resonating with someone else who is watching the same video. Okay, so it's okay. Like sometimes it happens, like there is everybody's energy, right? Everybody needs to know everybody's messages. There's equality here, and I love that about tarot, right? Okay. um I don't know if you didn't know what I mean by equality. I've just sensed from tarot you can't decipher the gender, first of all. You can't decipher the race or status or something. You can't decipher the culture. You can't decipher the physical attributes of a person. You can't decipher the age of the person. So it's like it's literally the either the personality, nature based messages or other based messages, but it's like a very human based messages. It's for everybody. It doesn't tell that you have to be a specific age group, or it doesn't tell anything at all. It could be for people who are six, because I just saw 6 6 and I'm seeing six very prominently. Some of you might have that in your birth chart, or maybe some of you is born in sixth. It could be sixth as a date, or sixth month, which is like June. Okay, just take whatever it resonates. Okay, and also for a lot of you guys, you could be 6 or 16. You won't be six, I'm sure of that, but 16 is like what I'm channeling. For some of you is of 16 years old, or maybe 16 is your birth date or something. Anyway, we'll move on. Those were just the messages for you to know that you are on the right file. Okay. Okay. So what was I saying? Sometimes I just feel like, like wrapping this up as quickly as I can. I don't know why. Anyway, I was saying that you'll feel creative whenever you're feeling creative. That is the time that you will manifest your person or your future spouse. With the Eight of Swords in reverse, I can sense that you, pile number two, were trying to move on from something for a real long time. Okay, real long time. For example, if you have a specific person, you were like, no, I should be moving on, I should let go of this person. Um I should like start my own life. I should live my own life. Like, for example, I don't know, again a Harry Potter reference. Oh, um anybody who loves Harry Potter book is just going to go crazy. I am the one who is a crazy person here. Okay, I'm referencing myself. Anyway, so in Harry Potter, there's Hermione who likes Ron, okay, but she moves on with her life. She doesn't wait around for Ron to ask her out. She just lives her life, right? She's just moving with, like, having a Victor Crumb for her boyfriend, like whatever. She's just like been amazing in her life, and so is what she has advised to Ginny as well. She told Ginny, you know what, just go ahead with your life. Don't just wait for Harry to come around. Relax around him a little bit. And Ginny goes out with so many people before she ends up with Harry Potter. So, what I'm saying over here is you might have heard people giving you advice that you should move on. Okay, you should just let go of this connection. You should move on. You should just live your life. You should just be happy with your life. It could be for two different reasons. Either A, you are trying to move on so that you get out of the chase energy and then they come back to you, or something like that. Okay, you're trying that tactic, manipulation tactic. It's not manipulation, it's like a psychological tactic. Okay, or B, uh, Palamadu, can I tell you this? I do sense that it's a manipulation tactic. Okay, it's my personal opinion in that way. I don't know why. If you're doing anything out of your nature, that definitely looks like a manipulation tactic to me. Anyway, the second reason could be that you are trying to move on from this person because you genuinely want to move on. You are just crying, you're just hurt, You want to move away from this person, you want to move on, have a life, have a marriage, or whatever. Maybe you have a goal of wanting marriage and wanting a household, wanting kids and some stuff like that. Maybe you and your future, sorry, you and your specific person couldn't do that in the past, and maybe your specific person has told you that they are not interested in having child, and that's why you have decided to move on or something. But you, by number two, you were trying so hard, you have decided that you want to move on, but you were also like trying so hard to move on from this person. That decision of yours was just a big lump of failure in your life. Like you, no matter how much you try, your thoughts do come back to this person. And again, I'm channeling Selena Gomez. I go back to you. That's the very specific line that came in my head. I go back to you. What is this? What's this channel song? I don't know. And whatever. It doesn't matter. I go back to you. Oh, wait a second. I wanna hold you when I'm not supposed to. When I'm comes to someone else used to. In my head, and back to you. Oh, fish. Why didn't I understand? The song's name is Back to You itself. Okay, I go back to you, but that's the very line that comes in my head for you guys. You were like going back to that person again and again, again and again. And then you were like, okay, you know what? I'll not move on. I don't care. It's so fucking difficult to move on. I know I'm hurt. I know I'm just broken. Whenever I think of that person, that just doesn't end well for me. I just don't feel like socializing. I I don't care. I'm not going to try to move on anymore. I'll I'll sit with this. I'll just accept this feeling in my heart. I'll just accept that this person is in my heart. And that's what you're going to feel when you're about to meet with your specific person, your future spouse, whoever you're asking about. For some of you, you are strongly asking for a specific person. Oh, fish. Oh, man. Can I tell you this? I have specific person messages really strong right now, so I want to tell that right now first. It's coming through like a specific person one. Okay, listen to me. Right now, I'm going to tell you this interpretation as if this is a specific person scenario. Okay, if you want, you can fast forward it. I don't know till how long. I'm not sure even I'm going to give you the timestamps, but I'll try to. If I don't, someone please put a timestamp when I'm talking about future spouse in this video. I can't give you a thumbs up. Thumbs up is specifically for those people who mute from my, yeah. Anyway, I'll try to give you a timestamp. If I forget to do that, someone who is watching this video, please give a timestamp for when I start the interpretation for future spouse or other relationship. Okay? But for now, I need to talk about specific person because that's coming through really strong. Okay. So, pile number two, you have decided you don't want to move on. Okay. And you are, around this time period, you are kind of like feeling very creative. I think you are going to express yourself creatively how hung up you are with about this person or something. That has nothing to do with the connection, by the way. That has nothing to do with the reunion. The reunion just happens because you have decided that you don't want to move on. When you're trying hard to go to this direction, angels are not going to stop you. Okay, universe is not going to stop you. But there is no direction over here. There is like a blockage. Um, if you know anything about haze, like a rat haze, so that it feels like that. Like you're trying to go over here, but there is a blockage, and the blockage is of pure cement. It's a concrete blockage, and you are just trying so hard to like trying to work on it, trying to push it, trying to get through anyway. This is the scenario, like you were trying to move on, you're trying to move on from that person. That doesn't happen, right? It didn't happen. And then you are like, you know what, I don't want to move on. Okay, so what ends up happening is, this is you. Okay, and then you just go to a different direction. Okay, and if you can see in this analogy, I'm going towards angels. Angel photo. Okay, this is an angel answers oracle deck, and I don't know why, for some reason I've just kept it here like this. But yeah, you're just going towards angels. Okay, now angels, now this is the path that is destined for you. I think your reunion have been destined. Okay, file number 2, your reunion have been destined, but you yourself were trying to move on from this person. You might have heard it from so many tarot readers saying that, you know what, you're going to meet with your specific person, blah blah blah. But you're like, no no no, you would listen to that video. Okay, there will be something in you that would want you to listen to that video, but then there will be something in you that will want you to move on from that video as well. There will be something in you that will be like, no, I don't want that person, I will not have that person, I will move on from this person, whatever. Why? Because there was a third party situation involved, and that still stings you, that still hurts you. Okay, but at the time that you have stopped like hitting on the blockage, and you have started on a new direction, the direction where there is a goal, there is a destiny for you, and the destiny is of the reunion, and you do walk towards that direction. Of course, that's it, like that's it, that you're walking towards this direction, and that's why you end up meeting your person. That's it. It's all it could be said as the law of attraction thing. Like, it's just a manifestation, like you're just thinking about it, and that's the reason you end up meeting with your person. Okay, this was a similar toning of that of the pile number 1, but trust me, the energy is so different right now. Okay, so on top of this, on top of the decision that, you know what, I'm not going to try to move on anymore, the decision of this, you are going to accept that true love doesn't exist, and true love will not exist in this connection. The third party is something that exists, and the third party will exist in this connection. It will hurt you, but you will still accept that. And the Queen of Cups is saying, I am this time going to be vulnerable with this person. I'm going to share everything with this person, whatever I am feeling and thinking about it. And no, I'm not going to be involved with a fight. I'm never going to be involved in a fight with this person at all. When you decide on these things, right, that's when you end up meeting with your specific person. This is a very like inner work type of a feeling. But inner work doesn't mean that you are trying to be in denial. Inner work doesn't mean you are trying to be. There's a strong acceptance. Can you see that? There's a freaking strong acceptance of the third party. There's a strong acceptance of love not existing in this connection. There's a strong acceptance that I don't want to fight with this person. I'm not going to argue with this person at all. If you have fighted, like if you have had a fighting kind of a relationship in the past, that is, and I am going to be vulnerable with this person. I'm going to just not going to be defensive or not going to be fighting with this person. I'm going to be expressive, and I'm going to be vulnerable with this person. So when you are like on this phase of life, that's when you end up meeting your specific person. So sad. I don't know why. But yeah, anyway, for those of you who is watching this video for future spouse or other things, For future spouse, again, I can see that you're going to be in acceptance that love doesn't exist and third party will happen if either which ways. And I'm not going to fight or argue with that person, but I'm going to be true to myself and I'm going to share my truth with this person. When you do accept these things, you end up meeting with your future spouse. Okay. And I would love to say that no, everybody have love in their life, everybody deserves love in their life. Well then, I have a question. Why is everybody not in a loving relationship? Some people are in a very practical relationship. Some people are in a relationship of compromise. Trust me, love doesn't exist all the time. It doesn't exist for everybody. It is not for everybody. Not everything is going to be for everybody. Okay, and I think you are going to be settling with that truth. Okay, you're not going to be in denial of the truth anymore. And this was your truth for a long time, wasn't it? Pile number two, I'm going to tell you this straight up. This is me. I'm not saying these messages to you because I want to like blah blah you or whatever. But I think I am in the space right now, especially with the third party situation. Okay, I'm in the space right now where I have believed that this is just it. I think I will never have like I have some kind of an insecurity or something, but every kind of insecurity is going to bring some type of third party in my relationship because that gets the heat off me. And when someone else is in the picture, I think I feel that that person is going to make everybody happy, make my person happy or something. So I'm the person who believes in this. So I'm talking from my experience. If you want someone else talking like wishy-washy things, I think like if you want like okay, wait a second. If you want like good, positive type of a messages or something, you can watch someone else. There are so many people who are doing tarot readings. You can watch them. There's no shame in that. Like I'm telling you, I'm a tarot reader. You are here in this video. I'm telling you that you can do that. I will not be angry with you. I don't like I could say that I don't care, but like it's like I understand. Okay, if this is not a comfortable reading for you, I completely understand. You were never forced to watch this. Alright? And again, you are the co-creator of your life. Even if you do watch this, and let's say you are watching like 10 tarot readings per day, and every tarot reader, like 10 different tarot readers, told you the same thing. I think still you are the co-creator of your life. You can just, maybe you can ask your God and guardian angel to help you get something better, and maybe this will be in reverse and this will be in reverse, like this will be upright. True love will be upright and the third party situation will be in reverse, hopefully, right? You can always pray to God. You can always ask God what you want. Okay, anyway, coming back to the reading, what did I wanted to say? Yeah, if you're looking for any kind of spiritual guru, okay, spiritual guru, platonic friendship or something, again the same thing is applicable. When you believe that there is no true love in the world, I just saw flickering of the light. It's not even real. I saw a shadow of flickering, like on my hand, like something flickered. So I think it's a confirmation of the fairies for some of you. Anyway, so what was I saying? When you believe that true love doesn't exist, when you believe that only third party exists in life, and when you are like overly expressive of who you are, when you are sharing about your sorrows, when you're sharing about your pains to everybody, you are sharing true love that you have had in your life, and then how they have done third party situation and stuff like that, when you're sharing about that overtly with everybody, and when like you are trying to avoid every fight and every conflict and every argument in the room, that's when you end up meeting your person. Okay, your spiritual guru, your friend or whatever, that's when you end up meeting them. And I would say that's a good thing, that's a good deal. Okay, so in terms of dates and months, I can see 1 2 3. Okay, 3 months, 1 to 3 months. Then we have 5 and 8 days, but both of these is in the reverse, so I won't say that. So I think around 3 months or something, you might end up meeting this person. But again, I won't recommend you hanging on to the words of 3 months. Just hang on to my words of the interpretation of the cards. Just hang on, like if you want to hang on to anything, right? You just hang on to these cards. That's it. All right. You decide you don't want to move on. You understand that true love doesn't exist. You understand that only third parties exist. You are overtly sharing about your emotions. You are just expressive of who you are. You are trying to avoid any conflict, any competition, anything of that sort. So that's when you meet your person, your future spouse, your specific person, your um whatever, true love, next boyfriend, or anything in the world, whatever you want. Okay, this was it, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. It was such a pleasure to do a reading for you. I'm seeing a cupcake mold for some of you guys, so maybe you are interested in making cupcakes. Congratulations if you are making one. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. I don't know why I said that. Okay, we'll see you next time. Is it 26th? I don't know. Whenever, like, today when I'm shooting this video is um, June 3rd, 2023. So when I'll be uploading this, it would be some other date. So if I'm uploading it on 26th, so I don't know, like it's you. Uh, Only you know. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Namaste. Goodbye.